Can a philosophy born in ancient Greece connect with the modern woman, helping her navigate the chaos of life? This question invites us to revisit Stoicism, a timeless philosophy that teaches how to live with virtue, resilience, and balance. Although often associated with male figures like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, its principles are universal and deeply relevant to the challenges women face today. In the pursuit of balance between career, family, and societal expectations, Stoicism offers practical tools, focusing on what is within our control, cultivating virtues like courage and wisdom, and finding inner peace in a world full of distractions. More than just an echo of the past, Stoicism is a source of strength, helping women shape fuller lives aligned with their core values. Women in ancient Greece and Rome, though often confined by societal roles, found ways to embody Stoic principles. History holds whispers of their contributions, even if their voices were muted by time. One such woman was Portia Catonis, the daughter of the Stoic philosopher Cato the Younger. Porcia's life was a testament to courage and rationality. She famously demonstrated her resilience by wounding herself to prove her strength to her husband, Brutus. While extreme, her actions reflected a commitment to Stoic ideals, endurance, courage, and the prioritization of reason over emotion. Stoicism and modern feminism. In the fast-paced and complex world we live in, the philosophy of Stoicism offers profound insights that align intriguingly with feminist ideals. Both frameworks emphasize self-reliance, critical thinking, and the pursuit of justice, making them powerful tools for women navigating the challenges of modern life. Feminism seeks to empower women by promoting equality, autonomy, and self-determination, while Stoicism provides a practical framework to cultivate resilience, inner strength, and rational decision-making in the face of adversity. Together, they form a complementary philosophy that equips women to face societal and personal obstacles with clarity and confidence. For centuries, women have contended with unique challenges, the weight of societal expectations, barriers like glass ceilings, and the demanding balancing act between family responsibilities and career ambitions. These pressures can often feel overwhelming, but Stoicism offers a pathway to navigate them with grace. By focusing on what lies within their control, women can overcome external obstacles while staying true to their values. 2. Reclaiming the narrative. Consider Epictetus's famous assertion, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." These words encapsulate a core Stoic principle that is especially empowering for women. In a world where external circumstances, ranging from discrimination to societal biases, are often beyond individual control, Stoicism shifts the focus inward. This internal shift fosters the realization that, while one cannot always influence external events, one's response to them is a personal domain of power. This mindset enables women to reclaim their narratives. For instance, societal expectations about beauty, behavior, or roles can exert significant pressure. A Stoic perspective encourages women to view such pressures as external, and therefore not deserving of undue influence over their inner peace or self-worth. Instead, women can redirect their energy toward cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, and self-discipline, qualities that reflect their true character and purpose. Self-reliance and independence. One of the most striking intersections between Stoicism and feminism is the emphasis on self-reliance. Feminism advocates for women's independence, socially, economically, and emotionally. Similarly, Stoicism teaches that individuals must rely on their internal resources to navigate life's challenges. It reminds women that external validation is fleeting and that true strength lies in the cultivation of inner virtues. In practical terms, this could mean resisting the urge to conform to societal norms for the sake of approval or standing firm in personal values when faced with opposition. By embracing Stoic self-reliance, women can prioritize their own growth and well-being, building a foundation of strength that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. critical thinking, and emotional resilience. Another powerful alignment between Stoicism and feminism is the emphasis on critical thinking. Both philosophies encourage individuals to question societal norms and challenge inequities. Stoicism goes a step further by teaching how to regulate emotional responses, enabling women to approach challenges with calmness and clarity. For example, when faced with workplace discrimination or gender bias, a Stoic approach might involve assessing the situation rationally, deciding on the most effective course of action, and executing it without becoming overwhelmed by anger or frustration. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather ensuring that they do not cloud judgment or hinder action. A practical Stoic exercise is negative visualization, where one mentally prepares for potential setbacks. This technique can help women anticipate and navigate challenges such as career obstacles or societal pushback, turning potential sources of stress into opportunities for growth and resilience. The pursuit of justice. Justice is a cornerstone of Stoicism, and it resonates deeply with feminist ideals. The Stoics believed in treating all individuals with fairness and integrity, advocating for a society where everyone has equal opportunities to thrive. For modern women, this principle reinforces the importance of advocating for their rights and those of others. Whether it's campaigning for equal pay, fighting for reproductive rights, or mentoring younger generations, women can draw on Stoic principles to guide their actions. By staying true to the virtues of justice and integrity, they can contribute to creating a fairer, more equitable world while maintaining their own sense of purpose and balance. Historical and modern parallels. Throughout history, there have been women who embodied Stoic ideals, even if they weren't explicitly identified as Stoics. One such figure is Portia Catonis, the daughter of Cato the Younger. She demonstrated remarkable resilience and rationality in the face of adversity, reflecting the strength and wisdom advocated by Stoicism. In the modern era, figures like Malala Yousafzai carry forward the essence of Stoic virtue. Her unwavering commitment to justice and education, despite facing tremendous adversity, mirrors the Stoic emphasis on courage and purpose. Although Malala may not identify as a Stoic, her life exemplifies the principles of resilience, rationality, and justice. A framework for modern challenges. In today's world, women often juggle multiple roles, balancing professional ambitions with personal responsibilities, while also confronting systemic inequalities. Stoicism provides a framework to approach these challenges with strength and clarity. By distinguishing between what is within their control, such as their actions, attitudes, and values, and what is not, women can direct their energy more effectively. They can focus on self-improvement, build meaningful relationships, and pursue goals aligned with their deepest values, rather than being weighed down by external pressures or unattainable standards. Practical applications of Stoicism for women. To incorporate Stoicism into daily life, women can practice. 1. Morning reflection. Start the day by asking, "What virtues will I embody today?" This sets an intentional and purposeful tone. 2. Negative visualization. Imagine potential challenges, such as difficult conversations or unforeseen obstacles, and prepare mentally for them. 3. Evening review. Reflect on the day's actions, identifying areas for growth and celebrating moments of resilience. These practices can help women stay grounded, focused, and resilient, no matter what challenges arise. A philosophy for all. Stoicism, despite its ancient roots, is a philosophy for everyone, women included. By combining its principles with the goals of modern feminism, women can navigate life's complexities with grace and strength. Stoicism reminds us that our power lies not in external circumstances, but in our ability to cultivate inner virtues. In embracing this timeless philosophy, women can find the tools to lead lives of purpose, courage, and resilience, reclaiming their narratives and shaping a more just and equitable world. Embrace resilience. Life is an ever-changing journey filled with challenges, uncertainties, and moments of hardship. These trials, though often unwelcome, are also opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. Resilience, the ability to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity, lies at the heart of the Stoic philosophy. It is not merely about enduring hardships, but using them as a forge to refine one's character. For modern women navigating the complexities of life, Stoicism provides a timeless framework to embrace resilience with grace and purpose. Resilience. Through the Stoic lens, Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control the external events in our lives, we have absolute power over how we respond to them. This fundamental principle offers a sense of liberation. External circumstances, no matter how daunting, do not define us. Instead, our strength comes from the virtues we cultivate: courage, wisdom, self-discipline, and justice. These virtues serve as anchors, allowing us to remain steadfast and composed even amid life's storms. Navigating modern challenges. For women today, the challenges may look different from those faced in ancient Rome, but their emotional and mental impact is strikingly similar. Workplace inequality, societal expectations, caregiving responsibilities, and personal struggles can feel overwhelming. Yet Stoicism reframes these difficulties as opportunities to grow stronger and more virtuous. Consider the Stoic exercise of amor fati, or the love of fate. It encourages acceptance of all life's events, good and bad, as part of a larger tapestry. This mindset can help women approach obstacles with a sense of purpose rather than resistance, seeing each challenge as a stepping stone to greater resilience. Musonius Rufus, a visionary Stoic. The Roman philosopher Musonius Rufus was a powerful advocate for the education of women, a radical stance in his time. He argued that women possessed equal capacity for reason and virtue, and as such, they deserved the same opportunities to develop their intellectual and moral character. Musonius's teachings emphasized that resilience was not an attribute reserved for men. He believed that women could and should cultivate the same inner strength and fortitude. In his lectures, he asserted that women, like men, benefit from philosophy because it equips them to endure life's hardships with composure and dignity. His vision of a more inclusive philosophy resonates deeply with contemporary ideals of gender equality. Lessons from history. The teachings of Musonius Rufus and other Stoics offer valuable lessons for modern women. For example, resilience can be cultivated through small, intentional practices that build inner strength over time. Stoicism encourages daily reflection on one's actions and decisions, allowing individuals to learn from their experiences and approach future challenges with greater clarity. Practical strategies to build resilience. 1. Focus on what you can control. When faced with adversity, identify the aspects of the situation within your control. Concentrate your energy on these elements, letting go of worries about external factors you cannot influence. Example: in the workplace, if you encounter gender bias, focus on honing your skills, seeking allies, and advocating for change within your sphere of influence. 2. Practice negative visualization. Imagine potential obstacles or setbacks before they occur. This Stoic exercise helps to reduce fear of the unknown and prepares you mentally for challenges. Example: before a high-stakes meeting, consider the possible outcomes and how you would respond calmly and effectively to each. 3. Cultivate inner virtues. Develop qualities such as patience, perseverance, and courage. These virtues act as your internal compass, guiding you through difficulties with integrity. 4. Daily reflection. Take time each evening to review your day. Reflect on moments when you exhibited resilience and identify areas for growth. This practice fosters self-awareness and continuous improvement. The role of community resilience is often strengthened within a supportive community. For women, this might mean forming connections with like-minded individuals who share similar values and challenges. The Stoics believed in the importance of relationships and mutual support as part of a virtuous life. Sharing experiences, seeking advice, and offering encouragement can bolster resilience and create a network of empowerment. A modern example of resilience. The life of Malala Yousafzai offers a powerful example of resilience in action. Malala's advocacy for girls' education in the face of violence and opposition reflects the Stoic virtues of courage and justice. Despite the immense challenges she faced, including a near-fatal attack, Malala's commitment to her cause remained unwavering. Her story reminds us that resilience is not about avoiding hardship, but transforming it into a force for good. A resilient mindset. Embracing resilience requires a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable, see them as opportunities to strengthen your inner fortitude. The Stoics remind us that life's adversities are inevitable, but they do not define us. What matters is how we rise in response, shaping our character and carving a path of purpose. Closing thought: resilience is not a fixed trait. It is a skill that can be developed through intentional practice and a commitment to growth. By drawing on Stoic principles, women can navigate life's challenges with confidence and composure, transforming obstacles into opportunities to become their strongest, most authentic selves. Focusing on the controllable is one of the fundamental teachings of Stoicism, and it's particularly relevant for women who often face the challenge of balancing various roles in life. In a world where expectations from family, work, society, and even self-imposed pressures can seem overwhelming, Stoicism offers a powerful framework for navigating these complexities with composure and clarity. Understanding the dichotomy of control. At the core of Stoic philosophy lies the concept of the dichotomy of control, which essentially distinguishes between things that are within our control and those that are not. According to Stoic thinkers like Epictetus, our primary focus should be on controlling our thoughts, actions, and responses, while letting go of things outside our control, such as the behavior of others, external events, or societal opinions. For women, this principle is liberating. Women are often expected to fulfill many roles: a caregiver, a professional, a partner, a community member, all while conforming to certain societal standards of behavior. The pressure to meet these diverse expectations can lead to stress, burnout, and dissatisfaction. However, by focusing on the aspects of life that are within one's control, Stoicism teaches us to channel energy toward what truly matters, without being consumed by the external forces that are beyond our influence. The pressure of societal expectations. One of the most draining and often overwhelming aspects of life for women is societal expectations. These can come in the form of how women should look, behave, or succeed in their various roles. Stoicism teaches that worrying about what others think is not only futile, but it also diverts valuable energy away from living a life of virtue and purpose. By acknowledging that we cannot control others' opinions or societal judgments, we can liberate ourselves from the constant need for validation. This doesn't mean we reject all feedback or suggestions from others, but it allows us to filter out the noise that does not serve our purpose. It encourages self-reflection and action based on our values, rather than conforming to external ideals that may not align with who we truly are or who we want to become. Embracing purposeful action. Focusing on the controllable means prioritizing purposeful action, the actions that align with our values and goals. For women, this might involve taking time for self-care, pursuing professional development, nurturing relationships, or contributing to the community in meaningful ways. By consistently choosing actions that reflect our inner values, we can cultivate a sense of fulfillment, regardless of external circumstances. It also encourages self-compassion. Women often face internalized guilt for not meeting every expectation. However, Stoicism invites us to practice self-discipline and prioritize what we can control, rather than spreading ourselves too thin. By saying no to things that do not align with our goals, we create space for what truly matters, leading to greater satisfaction and a more balanced life. Managing emotional responses. Another key aspect of focusing on the controllable is managing our emotional responses. Stoicism teaches that while we can't control the events that happen to us, we can control how we react to them. Women, especially those in multiple demanding roles, may find themselves caught in emotional turmoil when things go wrong. Whether it's feeling overwhelmed by work, disappointed by others' actions, or frustrated by unmet expectations. By recognizing that our emotions are the result of our judgments and interpretations of events, we can begin to detach from reactive thinking. We learn to pause, reflect, and choose our responses consciously, rather than reacting impulsively. This practice not only reduces emotional turmoil, but also fosters greater resilience in facing life's challenges. Setting boundaries. A critical element of focusing on the controllable is setting healthy boundaries. In a world where women are often expected to be everything to everyone, it's easy to forget that we have the right to say no and protect our time and energy. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-control and discipline, which extends to knowing when to step back and not take on more than we can handle. Boundaries are a form of self-respect, and by setting them, women can ensure they are not overwhelmed by obligations that do not align with their goals or values. This could mean saying no to unnecessary commitments, avoiding toxic relationships, or carving out time for personal growth and reflection. When we focus on what is within our control, we create the space to live authentically and with purpose. Cultivating peace of mind. Lastly, focusing on the controllable promotes inner peace. By letting go of the need to control the uncontrollable and by embracing purposeful action, we reduce the mental clutter that often leads to stress. The practice of focusing on what we can control also involves mindfulness, being present in the moment and fully engaged in the tasks at hand, rather than being preoccupied with the past or future. This peace of mind is not an elusive goal, but a natural outcome of living in alignment with the Stoic principles. It allows women to move through life with greater equanimity, knowing that they are doing their best within the realm of their control. The Stoic principle of focusing on the controllable is a powerful antidote to the stress and pressure that many women face in today's world. By distinguishing between what we can and cannot control, we can direct our energy toward meaningful actions that align with our values. Through purposeful action, managing emotional responses, setting boundaries, and cultivating inner peace, women can navigate the complexities of life with resilience, purpose, and clarity. The Stoic approach offers not only a guide to personal fulfillment, but also a path to living a life of authenticity and strength. Living according to virtue is a central tenet of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that the path to true happiness and fulfillment lies in living a life of virtue, guided by wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues form the foundation of Stoic thought, and they are seen not as abstract ideals, but as practical tools for navigating the challenges of life with integrity and grace. For modern women, these Stoic virtues can take on diverse expressions as the world continues to evolve and present new opportunities and challenges. The pursuit of virtue is not limited to a specific role or a particular way of life, but it can manifest in various forms, including professional endeavors, activism, mentorship, and personal development. The 4 cardinal virtues in Stoicism. 1. Wisdom. The Stoics regarded wisdom as the ability to discern what is truly important, to make sound decisions, and to live in harmony with nature. It involves the constant cultivation of knowledge and understanding, as well as the practical application of this wisdom to everyday life. Wisdom is about seeing clearly, making informed choices, and avoiding actions that lead to harm or unnecessary suffering. 2. Courage. Courage in Stoicism is not merely about physical bravery, but also about the fortitude to stand up for what is right, despite challenges, risks, or adversity. It is the strength to act in accordance with virtue, even when it is difficult, unpopular, or dangerous. Courage is closely tied to resilience, the ability to overcome fear, and the determination to face life's difficulties head-on. 3. Justice. Justice is a core principle in Stoic philosophy, emphasizing fairness, equality, and the well-being of others. It calls for the fair treatment of all people, the pursuit of equality, and the recognition of our shared humanity. Stoic justice is not about rigid laws or institutions, but about acting with integrity and ensuring that we contribute positively to the communities we are part of. 4. Temperance. Temperance is the virtue of self-control, moderation, and balance. It is about understanding the limits of our desires and acting in a way that aligns with our long-term well-being rather than indulging in immediate gratification. Temperance encourages moderation in all aspects of life, from personal habits to emotional responses, helping to cultivate a sense of inner peace and harmony. Stoic virtues for modern women. In the context of modern life, these virtues can be applied in countless ways. For women today, living according to virtue means embracing the challenges of their diverse roles while striving for personal growth and contributing to the greater good of society. Let's explore how these Stoic virtues manifest in practical ways, using examples of inspiring modern women. Top 1. Wisdom. Pursuing education and personal growth. Wisdom for modern women can be seen in the pursuit of education and lifelong learning. Education, whether formal or informal, enables women to expand their understanding of the world and to make informed decisions in their personal and professional lives. It's a way of equipping oneself with the tools necessary to navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and contribute meaningfully to society. For women, wisdom also includes understanding the importance of self-reflection, seeking knowledge, and fostering curiosity. It's about having the wisdom to discern what is truly worth their time and energy, to avoid distractions, and focus on what aligns with their personal values and goals. Example: the work of women like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who was a tireless advocate for equality and justice, or Michelle Obama, who emphasizes education and empowerment for young girls, shows how wisdom can lead to impactful careers that inspire positive change. 2. Courage. Advocating for change. Courage, as a Stoic virtue, is often about stepping into the unknown and confronting societal barriers. In the context of modern life, courage is required to challenge outdated norms, to stand up for one's beliefs, and to persist in the face of adversity. Women who advocate for social change or take bold actions to fight injustice exemplify courage. Example: Malala Yousafzai, as mentioned in your prompt, is an excellent modern reflection of Stoic courage. She risked her life to advocate for girls' education in Pakistan, surviving an assassination attempt by the Taliban. Her unwavering commitment to justice and equality embodies the Stoic ideal of courage, not just physical bravery, but the courage to stand up for what is right, even when facing extreme opposition. 3. Justice. Fighting for equality and social good. Justice, according to the Stoics, is about treating others with fairness and equality, and striving to improve society for the benefit of all. For modern women, justice often translates into fighting for equality, whether in the workplace, in politics, or within social structures. Women who speak out against injustice, advocate for human rights, or work to dismantle systems of oppression are living embodiments of the Stoic virtue of justice. Example: the work of women like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who fought tirelessly for gender equality in the legal system, and Maya Angelou, whose poetry and activism emphasized the importance of justice and human dignity, serves as a profound illustration of Stoic justice in action. 4. Temperance, practicing self-control and moderation. Temperance in the modern world may be less about asceticism and more about maintaining balance in the face of modern temptations and distractions. It involves exercising self-control over desires, emotions, and actions to live a balanced and harmonious life. For women, this can mean resisting the pressures to constantly overachieve or meet impossible standards of beauty, success, or perfection. Example: women like Brené Brown, who advocates for vulnerability, self-compassion, and boundaries, exemplify the virtue of temperance by promoting the importance of mental and emotional balance. She teaches that the pursuit of self-acceptance and inner peace requires moderation, knowing when to push forward and when to step back and care for oneself. Malala Yousafzai, a modern example of Stoic virtue. Malala Yousafzai is an exemplary modern figure who reflects Stoic virtues through her advocacy for girls' education. While she was not raised within a Stoic framework, her life's journey mirrors many of the Stoic principles. Courage. Malala's courage is evident in her decision to speak out about girls' education in the face of life-threatening violence. After surviving a Taliban assassination attempt, she continued her activism despite the risk. Justice. Malala advocates for the rights of girls worldwide, seeking to ensure that all children, regardless of gender or background, have access to education. Her work exemplifies Stoic justice in fighting for fairness and equality. Wisdom. She uses her platform to educate others on the importance of education, human rights, and social equality, displaying the wisdom to recognize that change starts with knowledge and awareness. Temperance. Despite her international fame and recognition, Malala has maintained her focus on the cause, avoiding distractions and prioritizing her mission to improve lives through education. Living according to virtue, as the Stoics taught, is not just a theoretical ideal, but a practical approach to navigating life with integrity, purpose, and resilience. For modern women, embracing the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance can be transformative. Women like Malala Yousafzai, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and Brené Brown exemplify how these virtues can guide action and create positive change. Whether it's pursuing education, advocating for equality, or mentoring the next generation, Stoic virtues empower women to lead lives of purpose, resilience, and authenticity. The timeless appeal of Stoic philosophy is evident not only in its foundational texts, but also in the actions of historical figures who embodied its ideals, many of whom were women. While ancient Stoic texts predominantly highlight male figures, Stoic principles have long resonated with women, even though they were often excluded from formal philosophical circles. The stories of women like Hypatia of Alexandria and Queen Elizabeth of Foucault demonstrate that the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance transcend time and gender, offering powerful role models for individuals seeking to live a life of virtue, resilience, and purpose. Hypatia of Alexandria, a beacon of intellectual courage. Hypatia of Alexandria, a philosopher, mathematician, and astronomer, stands as one of the most prominent figures in ancient history who exemplified Stoic virtues, even though the Stoic school itself was largely male-dominated. Hypatia was born in Alexandria, Egypt, around 360 CE, during a time when intellectual pursuits were often restricted by gender. She was educated in philosophy and science and became one of the leading scholars of her time, a respected figure in the male-dominated intellectual circles of Alexandria. Hypatia's work, particularly in mathematics and philosophy, was groundbreaking and highly influential in the development of early scientific thought. Her adherence to Stoic ideals can be seen in her unwavering commitment to knowledge and intellectual freedom. In a society where women were often expected to focus on domestic roles, Hypatia chose to defy societal norms by dedicating her life to the pursuit of wisdom. Her philosophy emphasized reason, logic, and a commitment to truth, core Stoic principles that were not only about seeking knowledge, but also about maintaining composure and integrity in the face of external challenges. Despite her tragic end, she was murdered by a mob in 415 CE, a victim of political and religious turmoil. Hypatia's legacy lives on as a symbol of intellectual courage and steadfastness. She epitomized Stoic resilience, maintaining her focus on her academic work even amid the dangerous political and religious climate in which she lived. Hypatia's life serves as a powerful reminder that Stoicism is not just about personal tranquility, but also about standing firm in the pursuit of truth and wisdom, regardless of the challenges one faces. Queen Elizabeth I's Stoic resolve in the face of crisis. Queen Elizabeth I of England, 1533–1603, is another historical figure whose life vividly illustrates Stoic ideals, particularly the virtues of courage and composure. As the daughter of Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, Elizabeth faced immense political and personal challenges throughout her reign. Her ability to navigate these challenges and her commitment to preserving the stability of her kingdom were fueled by Stoic resilience and strategic thinking. One of the most iconic moments in Elizabeth's reign occurred in 1588, when the Spanish Armada, a powerful fleet sent by King Philip II of Spain to invade England, threatened her kingdom. As the invasion loomed, Elizabeth's leadership was put to the ultimate test. In the face of this imminent military threat, she addressed her troops at Tilbury, a critical moment in which her composed demeanor and unwavering resolve became legendary. During this speech, Elizabeth declared, "I have the heart and stomach of a king, and of a king of England too." This statement not only demonstrated her courage but also reflected Stoic principles in action. Her ability to remain calm and steadfast in the face of danger, her courage to face the uncertainty of war with resolve, and her sense of responsibility to her people embodied the Stoic virtues of temperance, courage, and wisdom. Elizabeth's words and actions during the Spanish Armada crisis showcased her deep sense of justice and her commitment to her role as a leader. She didn't seek personal glory or fame, but understood the weight of her responsibilities. She was a ruler who remained grounded in the principles of Stoic virtue, making decisions that prioritized the good of her people and the preservation of her nation. Her leadership during this time remains one of the most powerful examples of Stoic resolve in history. Stoic role models for modern women, both Hypatia and Queen Elizabeth I, serve as powerful examples of Stoic role models for modern women. Their lives remind us that Stoic virtues are not bound by time, place, or gender, but are qualities that anyone can embody, regardless of their circumstances. These women did not live sheltered lives. They confronted immense societal and political pressures, yet they remained resolute in their pursuit of wisdom, justice, and leadership. In a world where women still face challenges in various spheres of life, whether in academia, leadership, or social and political activism, the stories of Hypatia and Elizabeth I serve as a beacon of inspiration. They exemplify how Stoic principles can empower women to remain true to their values, to act with integrity, and to navigate adversity with courage and composure. Jaka, modern reflection. Stoic women in the contemporary world. The legacy of Stoic women like Hypatia and Queen Elizabeth I continues to resonate in the lives of modern women who strive to embody Stoic virtues. Women today are increasingly breaking barriers, taking on leadership roles, advocating for justice, and confronting societal challenges with strength and resilience. They do so with a clear understanding of the importance of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in their daily lives. For instance, women like Malala Yousafzai, who advocates for girls' education and equality, reflect the Stoic virtue of courage in the face of oppression and adversity. Greta Thunberg, a climate activist, exemplifies Stoic determination and focus in her efforts to raise awareness about climate change. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the late Supreme Court Justice, demonstrated Stoic resilience and wisdom throughout her legal career, fighting tirelessly for gender equality and justice. These women, like Hypatia and Elizabeth I, embody the Stoic principles in modern contexts, using their intellect, courage, and leadership to challenge the status quo and make meaningful contributions to society. They remind us that Stoic virtues are not merely historical ideals, but living principles that can guide women and all individuals toward a life of integrity, purpose, and enduring impact. The appeal of Stoic philosophy remains timeless, and its lessons continue to inspire individuals across cultures and centuries. Figures like Hypatia of Alexandria and Queen Elizabeth I stand as shining examples of how Stoic virtues can be embodied in the face of adversity. Through their lives, we see that wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are not just philosophical ideals, but practical tools for navigating life's challenges. These historical role models serve as enduring symbols of strength, resilience, and intellectual courage, virtues that are just as relevant for women today as they were in the past. By reflecting on their lives and applying Stoic principles, modern women can continue to draw inspiration from these timeless role models as they navigate their own journeys of personal growth, leadership, and social change. Stoicism offers practical tools that can help modern women navigate the complexities of everyday life with composure, resilience, and purpose. The practices of morning reflection, negative visualization, and evening review are timeless techniques that encourage mindfulness, gratitude, and self-improvement. When applied in daily life, these Stoic practices can lead to greater emotional balance, personal growth, and alignment with one's core values. 1. Morning reflection. Setting a purposeful tone for the day. The Stoic morning reflection is a powerful practice for setting intentions at the beginning of the day. According to Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, starting the day with a reflective mindset can help orient your thoughts and actions toward the pursuit of virtue. For modern women, who often juggle multiple roles and responsibilities, taking a few moments in the morning to set a purposeful tone can provide clarity, focus, and emotional stability. How to practice. Morning reflection. Ask, what virtues will I practice today? This question helps you focus on what qualities you wish to embody during the day, such as wisdom, courage, justice, or temperance. It also allows you to be intentional about how you will respond to various situations, whether at work, with family, or in social contexts. Visualize your day. Take a moment to mentally prepare for the challenges and interactions you might face. Consider how you want to respond to stress, disagreements, or moments of uncertainty. By anticipating challenges, you can approach them with a calm and measured mindset. Set an intention. Based on the virtues you've chosen to focus on, set a specific intention for the day. For example, if you've chosen courage, your intention might be to speak up in a meeting or to assert your boundaries with a colleague or friend. If you've chosen wisdom, it might be to listen carefully before responding or to take time to reflect before making a decision. Benefits of morning reflection. Helps you start the day with clarity and focus. Provides a sense of control over how you respond to situations. Cultivates emotional awareness and self-discipline. Reinforces a commitment to personal growth and virtue. 2. Negative visualization. Cultivating gratitude and reducing fear. Negative visualization is a Stoic practice in which you consciously imagine the loss of things or relationships that you value. While this may seem counterintuitive, the goal is not to invite negativity, but to foster gratitude and diminish the fear of loss. By imagining life without certain comforts, whether it's health, relationships, career success, or material possessions, you develop a deeper appreciation for what you have in the present moment. For modern women, this practice is especially relevant in a world that often encourages attachment to outcomes, possessions, or external validation. Negative visualization helps break the cycle of dependency on these external factors and encourages a mindset of gratitude and resilience. How to practice negative visualization. Identify something you value. It could be a relationship, your career, your health, or even the small comforts of daily life, e.g., a hot cup of coffee, a peaceful moment of solitude. Imagine life without it. Spend a few moments imagining what it would be like if you lost this thing. What would life look like? How would you feel? What would you miss the most? Reframe your thinking. After the exercise, remind yourself of the gratitude you feel for the present moment. Acknowledge the impermanence of life and let go of attachment to outcomes. The goal is not to dwell in negativity, but to build resilience against the fear of loss. Apply it to your day. Throughout your day, carry the awareness that all things are temporary. This can help you approach challenges with a sense of perspective and reduce the anxiety that comes with striving for perfection or fear of failure. Benefits of negative visualization. Increases gratitude and contentment with what you have. Reduces fear of loss and attachment to external circumstances. Builds emotional resilience by preparing for change and uncertainty. Encourages a deeper appreciation for life's fleeting moments. 3. Evening Review. Reflecting on the day's actions and growth. The Stoic Evening Review is a practice of self-reflection where you assess how well you lived according to your virtues and where you can improve. This practice allows modern women to examine their actions, thoughts, and emotional responses, fostering personal growth and greater alignment with their values. The review is not about self-criticism, but about constructive reflection, recognizing moments where you embodied Stoic virtues and identifying areas for improvement. How to practice the evening review. Set aside time for quiet reflection. In the evening, take a few minutes to reflect on the day's events. You might find it helpful to write in a journal or simply sit in silence, processing the day's experiences. Ask, where did I embody wisdom, courage, justice, or temperance? Reflect on moments when you acted with virtue, such as when you exercised patience in a challenging conversation, spoke up for someone in need, or resisted an urge to act impulsively. Identify areas for improvement. Look for moments where you may have fallen short. Did you react impulsively in a stressful situation? Did you allow yourself to become frustrated or angry over something you couldn't control? Recognizing these moments gives you the opportunity to learn and grow. Commit to improvement. After acknowledging where you could improve, set an intention for the next day. How will you respond differently in similar situations? How will you cultivate more virtue in your actions? The evening review is not about perfection, but about progress, a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself, day by day. Benefits of evening review. Provides a sense of closure for the day and prepares you for rest. Encourages continuous personal growth and self-awareness. Strengthens your commitment to living according to your values. Cultivates humility and self-compassion as you learn from your mistakes. Integrating these practices into daily life. While these Stoic practices may seem simple, their power lies in their consistency and application. For modern women, who often face complex and demanding roles, these practices provide a grounded framework for navigating life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. By incorporating morning reflection, negative visualization, and evening review into daily life, women can foster emotional resilience in the face of challenges, cultivate gratitude and reduce fear and anxiety, continuously improve their actions and responses in alignment with their values. create a sense of purpose and intentionality, no matter what roles they play in their lives. These practices are not just philosophical exercises, but tangible tools for living a more intentional, virtuous, and fulfilling life. Through regular reflection, women can gain greater clarity, peace of mind, and the strength to face whatever life may bring. A vision for the future, empowerment through Stoicism. The principles of Stoicism, resilience, self-discipline, and virtue, offer profound guidance for navigating life's challenges, especially for women. In a world that is constantly changing, these Stoic ideals provide a steady foundation upon which modern women can build their lives, careers, and personal growth. In the words of Epictetus, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This freedom, he suggests, is not just about external circumstances but about internal mastery, an idea that is equally vital for women as it is for men. For centuries, women have had to overcome societal norms, expectations, and limitations placed on them. Yet Stoicism teaches that true freedom lies in mastering our emotions, actions, and thoughts, regardless of the external world. By embracing Stoic principles, modern women are empowered not only to face life's obstacles with resilience, but also to create a new narrative, one where their worth and wisdom are recognized as powerful forces that transcend gender. The legacy of Stoic thinkers and the future of women. Throughout history, the great Stoic thinkers, such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, have emphasized the importance of living according to virtue, practicing self-discipline, and cultivating inner peace. These ideals were central to the lives of philosophers who believed in the potential for all human beings, regardless of their background or status, to live meaningful lives rooted in wisdom and moral excellence. While these thinkers often excluded women from their circles, the Stoic philosophy they championed is not confined to one gender. In embracing Stoicism, modern women honor the legacy of these thinkers who believed in human potential and the transformative power of philosophy. The core Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, are universal, offering tools for anyone seeking to live with purpose, composure, and integrity. Stoicism teaches that we are all responsible for our own happiness, peace of mind, and growth. This message resonates strongly with women today, who, more than ever, are pushing boundaries and challenging the traditional roles society has imposed on them. By applying Stoic principles to modern life, women can embrace their inner strength and purpose. Whether they are pursuing careers in male-dominated fields, leading social change, or balancing family and personal aspirations, Stoic virtues provide a blueprint for navigating these challenges. Stoicism gives women the tools to overcome fear, build resilience, and act with wisdom, not just in moments of crisis, but every day. A new narrative, inclusivity, and diverse perspectives. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its adaptability. It is not a philosophy bound by time, place, or gender. For centuries, Stoic teachings have inspired individuals seeking to live meaningful lives. Today, we have the opportunity to expand the scope of Stoicism and to include diverse voices, perspectives, and experiences, particularly those of women, whose contributions to philosophy, society, and the world have often been overlooked or undervalued. The inclusion of women in the Stoic tradition is not a reinterpretation of the philosophy, but an enrichment of it. When we bring diverse voices into the fold, we create a more holistic understanding of Stoicism, one that speaks not only to the struggles and aspirations of men, but also to those of women. This new narrative acknowledges that the path to virtue, freedom, and happiness is not confined to any single group, but is shared by all who seek to live a life of purpose. For modern women, embracing Stoicism offers a means of stepping into their own power and authority. Stoic teachings inspire confidence in one's ability to act wisely, to respond to life's challenges with grace, and to maintain control over one's emotions and actions. This internal freedom empowers women to rise above societal pressures and expectations, focusing on what truly matters: their own growth, their relationships, and their contributions to the world. Shartan, living with purpose, courage, and wisdom. As we look to the future, the principles of Stoicism continue to offer a path toward a life of purpose and meaning. The world is evolving, and with it, new challenges and opportunities arise. For women, Stoicism provides the mental clarity and emotional fortitude needed to navigate this dynamic landscape. Stoic virtues are timeless. They serve as a guide to living a life that is not determined by external circumstances, but by one's internal convictions. In embracing Stoicism, modern women honor not only the historical legacy of the Stoic philosophers, but also contribute to a future where philosophy is inclusive, diverse, and accessible to all. Let this journey inspire not just women, but all individuals, regardless of gender, to live with purpose, courage, and wisdom. By embodying Stoic principles, women can live as true masters of themselves, achieving not just personal freedom, but a greater sense of fulfillment in all areas of their lives. Together, we can forge a new future where Stoicism is not just a tool for individual growth, but a collective force that empowers us to live fully, act justly, and contribute meaningfully to the world. Conclusion: the journey of Stoicism is one of continuous growth, self-discovery, and resilience. By adopting these timeless principles, modern women can cultivate a life grounded in virtue and strength. As we continue to embrace Stoicism, we are not only honoring the legacy of those who came before us, but also paving the way for future generations to live with wisdom, courage, and purpose. Let us carry forward the torch of Stoicism, knowing that the power to shape our own lives and contribute to a better world is within us all. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoicism for modern women. Let these teachings inspire you to live your life with intention, clarity, and resilience. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from the wisdom of Stoicism. Together, we can create a future where philosophy is a tool for empowerment and growth for all.